Hello, I'm Anand and today I will be making apple pie. So you're gonna need a quarter cup of all-purpose flour, ice water, 2 tablespoons of sugar, half a teaspoon salt, just a pinch, and 4 tablespoons or a quarter cup of butter. First, add your flour, your sugar, and your salt, and mix. After this, take in your butter and then mix. Now add in 4 tablespoons of ice water. And mix. And now add in a tablespoon and tablespoon to the drier sides of your dough and mix. Once it starts to hold shape, take it out and then separate it into 2 masses and then form it into 2 doughs. Okay, now put the dough and then fill. It needs to be as cold as possible. Now we're making the filling for the apple pie. For this you will need 3 apples, thinly sliced and peeled. You need a teaspoon of cinnamon, a quarter teaspoon of nutmeg, around half a teaspoon of salt, 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar, dark brown preferred, a little lemon juice, cornstarch split into 3/4 of a teaspoon and 1 teaspoon. Now put the apples into the bowl. Now add your brown sugar and your salt, your cinnamon, your nutmeg, your 3/4 teaspoon cornstarch, and your lemon juice. And now mix the whole thing together. Okay, and now let this sit for 30 minutes undisturbed. This will help to draw out the moisture from the apples, and stir it every 10 minutes or so. Okay, now I'm going to drain the apples, and remember to save the juice, and now I'm going to put it through this sieve. And now let the apples drain for 15 minutes. Okay, I will now place the drained apples here and pour the liquid into a saucepan. Okay. Stop. Okay, now that we have the mixture, I will add some cornstarch to it, and now I will mix it up. Do not add all the cornstarch as it discolors it a little. And now take this and now bring this up to a boil. Now that it has been taken up to a boil, you put the butter into your mixture. And now mix this in. So now turn the heat off and keep this aside. I have taken this dough out of the fridge and it is very cold. I will now be making it smooth on the sides and rolling it out so it can be put into the pie shell. Triple this recipe if you want to use a normal regular 9-inch pie crust. So now place this in an ungreased pie pan or any other vessel, but make sure it's ungreased so that it is not greasy. Now take your dough and then plop it in, and now okay, now place your apples into a thingy, I mean bin, and now add your caramel. Okay, now take the pie crust, the second pie crust out of the fridge and put it onto a cleanly floured work surface and begin to roll it out to the same thickness as the last one. Now the pie crust is rolled out. Use a cutter, or you can use a pizza cutter if you don't have this, and now begin to cut it into strips. This one I will discard. Okay, now this has been taken out of the refrigerator. Okay, now shred some butter. Now we will place our pie dough strips onto the pie. Now brush the top with milk. And now take some sugar and then put on top for a crunchy texture. So now this is ready, and now place it into a preheated 400-degree oven for 40 to 45 minutes, 200 degrees Celsius. The pie is ready.